My name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for Atletio Ottawa versus Vancouver. It's been a while since I've done a match from the Canadian Premier League, so let's get into this. Back pass to the keeper, and this is one of the most frustrating things is when it... Anyway, I'll let the goal play. All right, keeper passes it, no problem there. But as we can see, the more passes the keeper plays, so keep notice, we have three players, three attacking players, I could say, that are trying to get the ball. All right, so he takes his time. At this point, you can kick it out. But no, he takes it back to the danger zone, passes it back. He passes it back to the keeper. And remember how we had three players? Now it's four. So which means for every back pass this team takes, these people are pushing forward. They want to get the ball back because they know that they know this team wants to play out from the back, and then this happens. Oh, sorry, let me just take that out. He can see there's someone pressuring him. He is the only option here. He really is the only option that this keeper can take. But look what the keeper decides to do. What was he trying to do? I don't know. The defender here, nothing much he can do. But that is completely keeper error. I don't know why he was trying to play that difficult pass when those he was so open. So open, the keeper decided, I'm not going to play to you. I'll try to do a magical pass, and then now the magic has backfired. Anywho, they did get back into this game. Let's get to that. All right, this is a lovely example of pass and move. Pass it to him, and then you see that? One, two. He can go and pressure the ball. He can go and back him up immediately as he pressures the ball. He doesn't pressure the ball. He doesn't back him up. So he stays in that position. Here he's in. Sorry about that. I was doing something, but like I was saying, um, he's in a good position. He's aware of what's happening and can prevent what might or may not have or may not happen. So as we let it play, all right. So as this ball is being received, he can immediately go and pressure. I said he can immediately go and pressure because if we look at what's happening here, this is very scary. One, two, three, four, five. What are they? How many people are they marking? He can give an excuse. No, I'm with him. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? These two can easily leave and help back up their teammates, and they would still have enough cover. One on him, one just in case he does anything funny, he can keep his distance because at that point the ball has not reached him and he is on him. But no, they decide to mark each other. He takes that. That's a lovely layoff. Plays it back. It does fail, man. Now this is one of the most frustrating parts. I know I pointed out this, five people marking one person, but this is where it starts to get a little, it makes you give that face. Look what he does. He passes it to him. And that this is a terrible. Okay, it's not a terrible ball, but it would have been better if he just kicked that ball away because he's giving him he's passed the ball to him, but he's giving him the ball in a very difficult space because he's there and also he's there in case he starts running away. And then as he receives this ball, he traps it. He should have turned back and then laid it back to him, and then he kicks it out because he took a little too long for what he wanted to do. And then boom, he gets intercepted. He takes the ball, and at that point, as everyone is trying to push up, they completely forget about the guy that's here, that's on the ball. Lovely goal. That's all we can say. What a lovely goal. Anywho, let's head on to the next goal of the match. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, boom, plays the ball. This is a lovely turn. Poof. But now no, no, no. When a turn like this happens, he gives him this time and space. Immediately he receives the he immediate. Okay, sorry, I'm talking too much. Um, why? If one person drops back, they can go and defend. If both of you go and this ball gets passed, it means this ball has now gone past two people, not one. If he drops back and decides to help out in defense, that he can cover. But because they've done this, they're putting themselves a man down. And then he falls for this. He really does. Foul him. That's what you could do. Foul him. Just sweep his legs. You're better off conceding a foul from there. Lovely turn though. That will not deny. As you can see, gigantic gap. A player demanding the ball. Does he decide to shoot? Does he give him a little pass? That's clever. He sells it very well. And then we have the man, Salter, in the box as a poacher. He gets his goal. He is having an amazing season. He really is. But it's because of the defense leaving gaps, committing players where they're not supposed to be, people falling very easily for a ball. For falling for one of those balls you think you're going to go and get, but sometimes you're better off fouling or just backing off so that you're in front of the man as it happens rather than, him getting past you. But Salter, he's having a wonderful season. He really is. All right, let's head on to the last goal of the match. The last goal of the match. The last goal of the match. Yeah, somewhere here. As this goal happens. All right, so long ball, right? This is very, very concerning. How does one long ball take out everyone? How does one long ball lead to this particular situation? How does it happen? We don't know. We don't know. All right, that's a good touch because other people, their touches would have taken them to the left or to the right, but his touch takes him straight. And then Salter, I mean, at this point, there's nothing the goalkeeper can do. Really, not much. He plays it into his teammate. I don't know if it's a bad ball or he just, doesn't time his run properly. Let's play it back so that we decide what it is. There's nothing you can literally do. No, 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 no. It's a bad pass. It really is a bad pass because it goes behind him and the defender finishes it off. I don't think he wanted Salter to have that goal because if he did, he would have broken the record. But that shouldn't count as an own goal because yes, I know he kicks it into the net, but it was already going there in the first place. Otherwise, great performance from Salter. I may not have watched the match, but those two goals are poacher's instinct. That's all I can say. Otherwise, that's been a match analysis. Salter will score some more goals. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.